Today from Charlotte, North Carolina. There is the Liverpool side today. Fabinho in midfield, the signing from Monaco. Adam Lallana, who had such an injury nightmare and missed the World Cup, starts in this game. Most of them have had some first-team experience. Van Dijk, of course, Klein, Robertson, Matip, who had a injury problem at the back end of last season, and 17-year-old Curtis Jones getting a game in midfield. As for Borussia Dortmund, well, Christian Pulisic, he's going to come on later. We think $35 million defensive signing, Abdou Diallo, starting in this one. Marvin Hitz, the goalkeeper, made a very good impression, a new signing in the win over Manchester City the other night. Philip Toljan, Shaheen, and young Jadon Sancho, all players with good first-team experience already. And the new signing, Wolf, there on the right-hand side, who's come from Eintracht Frankfurt. Number 43 there, Boadu, is 21 and was on the books of... Trying to get one in behind for Sancho. He's cut out, the goalkeeper's off his line, Karras, and he's nearly the victim of another howler straight away. My goodness me.
Stake a claim. Here's the moment again, comes out of his goal, not a good clearance. Not a particularly good effort from Philip either.
He made one alongside a very young Franz Beckenbauer. Here's Zagadou to play it forward towards Philip, who goes to the return ball. Nice football from Dortmund.
Yeah, the referee, squad player than a starter.
Camacho. Got into a good area. Nice ball by him, that. Happy to concede the corner, Dortmund.
Saw it the other night with Dortmund, zonal marking.
Robertson to curl this one in, big chance, and Virgil van Dijk plants the header in the back of the net and nonchalantly hardly celebrates it.
Well, zonal marking, but also bad marking as well. If you're going to zonal mark, you have to attack the ball. They took it short, Liverpool. Good delivery into the box. Too many of the Dortmund players who just watch it there. They all start on the edge of the box. Liverpool, the ball's played in. Zagadou has got to do better. Sosu Diekman goes in between those two. Really poor defending, but he's a good header of the ball, Van Dijk. Nothing the goalkeeper Hitz can do about that.
Well, I'm afraid that was almost the charity shot, wasn't it? Here, I'll have a free header. Why don't you?
He gets his... We were praising Zagadou, but he gets his body position all wrong there, facing the ball rather than being on the half turn.
Deep free kick, they're not going to get it there, and now the brake's on for Dortmund. I've got Wolf pulling into space away on the right-hand side. Dahoud lays it. Here is Wolf, slid in, but too near to Karras.
Milner very much the holding midfield player.
It's Keita's ball through. Here is Sturridge. Trying to prove he's got a future at Liverpool. It's a sharp piece of work. Second half of last season, spent most of the time injured. West Brom went down, didn't even get a goal from him.
This is what he can do. In and around the box, great feet. It's a decent cross as well, but look at that defending. Smelcher just taken away at the last minute from Ojo, I think, who'd come in at the far post.
What a lovely cameo. Quick. Almost a sprinter speed. He gets another chance for the cross. Just too long. Picked up by Alberto Moreno, who's lost his place to Robertson. Milner from a distance. Had a good look about it.
Certainly did. Just stepping up from that holding midfield role. Just opened up his body with that first touch. Certainly hit it with power. Trying to bend it around the defender. Use the defender as an obstacle for Hitz. Hitz would have been beaten had it been on target, I think.
He's got a dry sense of humour, James Milner, and kind of has a work. Is Klein, who stayed out there. Sturridge looks in the mood, doesn't he?
He's never had any problems scoring goals, has he? Daniel Sturridge. There he is. Just picking up the ball in that midfield area. Doesn't quite get it out of his feet. That's why he scuffs across it.
Scored on Thursday night against Blackburn Rovers and got 2 in that 7-0 win I mentioned. Milner. Deep. And how does it go wide? Solanke with a big opportunity there, which he is thinking, I'm sure, I should have put away.
It's a well-taken corner down this near side. Milner gets himself back on side. He actually does well to get there, out-jumping the defender. But once he gets there, he's got to get that on target. There's the leap, good leap. Tries to head it back into the right area. Can't get it on target.
Dortmund defence don't look altogether solid against crosses.
Yeah, it was a big chance. Slightly reckless with one or two challenges. Got sent off towards the end of the Bundesliga season last year.
Liverpool playing at a different tempo now. Sturridge has fed it through. Ojo! It's hit the underside of the bar. And Dortmund managed to just about scramble it away. Should have been two, really.
Really good play. They won the ball in midfield. Sergio Gomez thought he was fouled in amongst all that. And when they broke forward, they timed the passes perfectly. Ojo tried to look one way and then pass it the other. Here's where he wins the ball. Woodburn it was with the challenge. Sturridge with the pass. Now he looks one way and then tries to pass it in the other corner. Almost goes straight to the goalkeeper.
Piper did well, didn't he, there at the end, hooking that away.
But look who was in there again. It was Keita that was in there trying to get it back.
One in the middle of the field who took the eye once or twice. Long-range shot there from Bockhorn. Cut back across the face of goal and nearly something for Dortmund there. Isak was involved in it. Much better pace about this. Are they going to get the penalty for that? Yes, they are. Pulisic with the run through, and he's won another penalty. He won one the other night with a dribble, and this time, again, the referee has deemed that that was an illegal challenge, and he might be taking it himself.
Well, I don't think Gertz is particularly happy with this. Changes direction, two players he actually runs into. Klavan can't do much about it. Milner threw himself into the challenge. For his sake, he needs to score this, having taken the ball off.
Yes.
Gertz.
So this is what the fans wanted to see, the American fans, the poster boy with a chance to score, which he does. Christian Pulisic. The perfect script, I think, for the local fans who've turned up in Charlotte, North Carolina. He gets the equaliser from the spot.
And he made it as well. That's what he can do, running with the ball. Getting defenders to dive in, change of direction, and it's a good penalty. He knows Karras is going to go one way, and if you're going to go down the middle, you have to lift it high enough to beat the trailing feet, and that's exactly what he did. Here it is, goes past the first challenge. Moreno changes direction. Milner is the player that brings him down. Klavan can't do too much about it. Right decision from the referee. And right down the middle, halfway up the net. Good penalty.
That's the second penalty in 3 days for Borussia Dortmund. They've put away. It's put Naby Keita to Alberto Moreno. A natty little flick. Keita with some great work there. There still might be something. Wouldn't quite drop for Woodburn to get his shot away. He still might have a go here, Woodburn.
There's a good shot in the end from him, just dipping on the goalkeeper. But lovely work again from Keita. Just flicking it with his head into the space, getting there. Here's where Sturridge got injured. Bockhorn just got underneath him.
There have been way too many injuries, really, for Sturridge. That's Woodburn trying his...
Well, they often looked for that big diagonal, didn't they, out to Harrison. His pace took him past Bockhorn. I thought he had a good first half. Wasn't quite so easy for him in the second.
Solanke with a lovely ball through. Here in the United States. Might have some more work to do here. Again, it's the Milner corner, and Gomez, I think it was, who got his head to it.
Good delivery from James Milner. Gomez attacking the ball. Defender looks like he just about does enough here. Actually not looking at the ball to start with, the defender. Bockhorn, the player that was marking.
In the Dortmund ship. There is Gerser getting involved. Sergio Gomez joining in. He's Schmelzer. Can Dortmund pinch this here late on? Pulisic might be able to. He has. 2-1 to Dortmund. Christian Pulisic has got them both, to the delight of the American fans in Charlotte.
Well, just when we were saying that Dortmund have hardly caused Liverpool problems, what a counter-attack it was. Some good football over on that left-hand side. 1 and 2 touch. Schmelzer getting forward into open space. Liverpool were pressing the ball. Their press has been bypassed. Now they've got a man disadvantage, but what a good finish. Pulisic, decent first touch, gets it in between the defence, actually goes between the legs of the centre-back and into the corner. Against the run of play again, Dortmund take the lead.
Well, it's been a bit of a smash and grab raid by Borussia Dortmund here, and Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp will be scratching their heads, wondering how they've arrived at this scoreline. But it might. Salah's become an absolutely monster of a finisher, and trying to get Isak in behind here. Liverpool again looking a bit stretched. Pulisic's on a hat-trick here. He's not going to do that, is he? He might, you know. Just about safe, but they get a third goal. Dortmund striking again.
Well, Pulisic once again doing really well down this right-hand side. Little step over here, goes past the challenge. Not a good challenge by the defender, it has to be said. He's onside when it comes out. Could have been a penalty given as well, but Brun Larsen was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, it was him that got the final touch, wasn't it, the Dane?
Not good goalkeeping, Karius, I'm afraid. That will go down as an error, pushes it out. Should be catching this. It's not a great shot from Pulisic. Goalkeeper pushes it out rather than holding on to it. And there it could have been a penalty had he not scored, because Gomez had his hands wrapped all over